Renasia here at Confidential Beauty Wax and Spa. I would like to touch on some things about waxing. As you know, I'm always giving out information on waxing. And while waxing is so great, it lasts a long time, it keeps down ingrown hairs. You only get this done maybe once a month or so. There are some downsides, and those downsides are not talked about as they should be. With that said, there is one downside that I really would like to focus on today that I hear about all the time. And for example, I get clients that come in all the time and say, I used to get waxed a long time ago, but I was afraid to get waxed again because I broke out and I may have had an allergic reaction to the wax. There were these white heads everywhere, itchy, irritating, so uncomfortable. And I would like to tell you what that is. The appearance looks like this. I am sure that there are others out there who has also experienced this, and what this is called is folliculitis. And what that is inflammation of the follicle, aka bacterial folliculitis. So no, it's not an allergic reaction. What this is the bacteria that enter your pores is causing you to have a reaction. So this may happen or occur a few days to a week after your wax. So that's why we tell you that it's really important not to touch the freshly waxed area. Though, yeah, we know it's smooth, it looks good, it's so smooth you can't help but to touch. But just make sure that your hands are clean. This can actually happen from something as little as sweat. That's why we tell you not to go to the gym right after. This also can occur if you are going to take a shower after and you're using like an old rag or a rag that you previously used. It can come from your sheets, it can come from clothing, it can come from pretty much anything, because you have to remember, after we wax, we're pulling that hair right out of the follicle, so we're leaving an open pore. So your pores are highly exposed. So that's why we tell you to take a chill pill, keep the area cleansed, and also to just try not to touch so much in the area. That's why we also tell you not to have sexual intercourse afterwards as well. And also, there's all these things in the atmosphere that's in your environment that is microscopic, that you can't really see with your naked eye, that can also enter these pores, and that can also cause these very irritating, itchy whiteheadness. So there are ways to prevent it, and that is pretty much taking precaution. And right after you get your wax, I always advise my clients to make sure to keep that area clean. It's okay to take a shower after. Just make sure that water is lukewarm to cold, and that you are using an antibacterial soap. Also, I advise them not to use a washcloth that same day or two, because that can also add bacteria to your pores. Also, to making sure that you have clean sheets, making sure that you are not working out. You want to give it at least 24 to 48 hours. No sexual intercourse. Most importantly, not to touch this area so much, because again, it is highly exposed. Not wearing tight fitting clothes. You want to wear something very loose and comfortable. One other thing that I actually recommend that my clients do is to use 1% hydrocortisone cream or Neosporin. Make sure you ask your doctor just to make sure it's okay for you to use, but for the most part, it does help to prevent this from happening. And also, this usually occurs with first-time clients more than anything, but it can happen. And I also recommend that my clients use my Afterlax spray, and they call this magic in a bottle because it definitely works. It is plant-based and it helps to cleanse, tone, and soothe the area. So you can use this immediately after your wax. You can also use this on a daily basis because it is plant-based, and or as needed. Thank you guys for listening. I hope that I answered some of your questions, and follow me on Instagram, confidentialbeauty_spa. Bye.